guys, it is Friday, April 11th, and I'm here to do this episode. I am sorry that I didn't do it on Wednesday. If I'm being 100% honest, I was exhausted that whole day because Wednesday is my day off, and usually, well, not usually, so like every so often, I'll push myself so hard before that, or I'll work really long hours that come Wednesday, I'm just dead to the world. And I gotta be honest, I spent most of the day worrying about, like, I gotta get my episode out, I gotta get my episode out, people are expecting it. And then it just hit me like, they'll survive. It's okay. You need to take a break, especially if you're feeling this tired, because you have the rest of the week ahead of you, and your body, just listen to your body. So I went for a run in the morning and then literally did nothing the rest of the day, and it was glorious. What I want to talk about today is how self-talk affects us, physically, emotionally, mentally. There's been a study, or neuroscientists have found out that people who have negative self-talk, it literally causes, or enacts, I don't know, just cortisone happens from that. And cortisone can raise your blood sugar, it can cause inflammation, it can do all of these things that are damaging, and it literally can happen from negative self-talk. And you know how if you have a sibling or a mom or whatever, and somebody talks bad about them, how you feel, how you're like, I can talk bad about them, but you cannot. I just was thinking, like, I actually do that with myself. Like, I'll think negative things about myself, but if somebody else does, it's over, you know? And I just would really like to get to the point where even I don't think negative things about myself. And if other people do, it doesn't bother me because I know it's not true, and it doesn't affect me because how I feel about me is the most important thing. So what I've been doing is, first thing in the morning, right when I wake up, I will think of 3 things specifically that I'm grateful for, whether it's broad or even like, I'm so grateful that I get to wake up in a bed and have a house and somewhere warm to sleep, to I'm grateful that I get to go to a job today, or, you know, just whatever it is. 3 things without fail every morning. And then I will also out loud say 3 things that I like about myself, or that I'm proud of, or like, you know, and they don't have to be big things. Just, I'm really proud that I am being responsible today, or I'm really proud that I'm gonna go for a run, or that I am friendly to people. And it has made such a difference. I gotta be honest, like, just starting your day off with gratitude and love for yourself is everything. And at first, I'll even say things that I feel kind of silly saying, or that I don't necessarily believe, but the more I do it, the truer it becomes. And it just feels good to feel good. And part of that too is exercise. I am really big on exercise. I know I've said this before, but I started out because I wanted to look better. And then pretty quickly into it, I was like, holy, I feel better. I have more energy. I have more patience. I feel good about myself because I accomplished this hard thing. Another thing that I really love about exercise is it doesn't matter who you are, what age you are, race, anything. Everybody can come together over that. They can relate to each other. And this world is so divided, and just so many things are happening, and people have different opinions, and there's so much negativity. But if you go for a run or you go for a swim, it is literally you in that moment, and it's hard. And if somebody else is next to you doing it, or you talk to them about it later, they can relate to that. And I just think that exercise could cause world peace, right? Like, it just, you get more endorphins, you have energy. Like I said, I'm rambling, sorry, but I feel like we all need to work more or put more effort into talking good about ourselves, feeling gratitude, because you can have the same situation and somebody can be like, oh, I have this, this sucks, my life's terrible. And somebody else can be like, man, I'm so grateful that I have this to do. I'm so grateful that I have bills to pay, because that means that I am provided for and I'm working hard to get these things done and I'm being responsible, even though it gets stressful. Finances especially stress me out. But if I sit back and think about it and be like, I'm so grateful that I have a phone that I can use to connect with my family or do this, therefore I have to pay the bill. And I'm so grateful I have a job that allows me to come up with ways to pay my bills for the things that I need in my life and for my son. And perspective is everything. So this one's a little shorter, but takeaways: be good to yourself, say nice things about yourself, stand up for yourself, find gratitude, even if it's one thing. If you can look around and think of one thing you're grateful for, it can change your whole day and make everything you have going on easier to get through. So thank you again for joining me. I'm not sure when my goal right now is to put out the next one on Wednesday, and I will do everything I can to get that out. And if something comes up or if I'm just exhausted again, fingers crossed, I will keep everyone updated. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the sun. It's spring, almost summer.